A Bay Area nonprofit is among the 286 groups receiving donations from billionaire philanthropist Mackenzie Scott. Scott announced this week that she is donating some $2.87 billion to people she says are agents of change in communities. And joining us now on the floor is Denise Dunning, who's executive director and the founder of the nonprofit Rise Up, which works to help empower women and girls. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks so much for having me. It's great to get to be here.
I imagine this must have been a dream to get this kind of news. How did you find out that Rise Up was going to be receiving this amazing donation from Ms. Scott?
Yeah, it was pretty shocking, to be honest. We originally got an email a couple months ago from a team that was interested in learning about our work and representing an anonymous donor. So we had a few conversations with them. And then just a few weeks ago, I got a very cryptic email that I thought might have been spam from someone who wanted to set up a phone call who shared the wonderful news.
Wow, and it's a good thing that you didn't just ignore it as spam, because that was quite an announcement that was made. What are the donations going to be used for to try and help Rise Up? Because talk a little bit about the efforts that you're doing, not just here in the United States, but really worldwide to help women and girls.
Yeah, absolutely. So at Rise Up, we believe that girls and women have tremendous power and potential to create change. And what we do is identify local leaders that are working on girls and women's health and education and economic opportunities. And we give those leaders the training, funding, tools, and networks to be able to go from small scale community change to large scale national impact. And so what this gift will enable us to do is put more money directly into the hands of these change makers who are transforming their own communities and their countries.
Do you think there was anything in particular about your cause or your conversations that you had with Mackenzie Scott's team that may have helped convince them that how important you are to this cause and your work?
It's a good question. I think what's unique about Rise Up is our model, in that we're not trying to solve the problem. We really identify local leaders and lift them up and amplify their voices to create change. So, for example, we work in Nigeria, where we have invested in a young woman who has been working on gender-based violence. And when we met her, Nsini is her name, was working in a shelter for 200 women and providing them with services. And with support from Rise Up and training and funding, she was able to advocate now for legislation that protects over 4 million survivors of gender-based violence in Nigeria. And so I think that is likely what appealed to Mackenzie Scott's team, is the knowledge that we are really investing in those local leaders who know what their needs are and know what the solutions are, and giving them the resources to create that kind of large-scale impact. Mm-hmm. And that's both globally where we work, as well as our work here in California and here in the Bay Area.
Certainly a game-changing approach, and we hear a lot from about her gifts, that she isn't going through a foundation or some of that traditional philanthropist roles, but she's actually just reaching out to people. We certainly are excited for you and everything that you are doing, and congratulations on getting this tremendous gift. Hopefully it'll inspire other philanthropists as well to look deep, dig deep, and reach out. So thank you so much for your work.
Yeah, absolutely. No, thank you. It's so wonderful to be here. And for folks who are interested, you can check out our website, which is riseuptogether.org, if you'd like to learn more about our work here in California and around the world. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for joining us.